So our mission as the Youth Council is to empower all the youth in the community, engaging the unengaged and fostering future leaders of our world by providing activities and opportunities that will empower and inspire all youth. This will do by connecting youth with the positive role models and like-minded people. We will change the public's perception of youth in our community. The LYC will serve as a direct voice from the youth of Lloydminster to the City Council and act on behalf of the youth in decision making.
Okay. And so our vision of LYC is to build a community of future leaders by facilitating youth involvement within the City of Lloydminster.
So we, as the youth, made a Google form and conducted surveys across different schools in Lloydminster. And some of the questions we asked were, what events and activities would you like to have? What would you like to, what do you like about Lloydminster? What would you like to see change in Lloydminster? And how do you see alcohol used in your world? And what would you like to see change? We're still in the process of going through and looking over them and entering the data in the computer. But we got some pretty positive answers, and that was really good to see the youth wanting to see many things happen and positive, and it was really fun.
Can I just ask a quick question? Like, what was your turnaround? Because we've tried doing surveys before, and it's okay, but I think you guys had a really positive response rate, right?
Yes, we just went to Google Forms and we had a remind, and they'd just sign up, actually sign in to remind and just answer, or they give papers and you just fill them out. And then they'd write their number and the contacts if they want us to contact them, and we'll do, if their answers are really good, we might call them to explain further what they want, so we could see if it's actually what we would like to do for this community stuff.
Yeah, I was just going to say, to build on that, I think the biggest purpose of the surveys was for when they make a decision on what event to host. So if they're going to host like a rock show, or do they do a hip hop show, or do they do dance show, or so give them some material or some feedback on what to actually host for events and for what to focus on, because the whole purpose is to engage the youth and to keep them, to build their skills and to keep them busy. So.
But also, like, out of the 2,000, how many did you guys get back approximately? Because I think you had an overwhelming response, right?
Yes, we did. We haven't really gone through all of them, but the ones we've gone through is probably more than 300 responses. So, and it was really a pretty good turnout.
Yeah.
Okay, so the opportunities that we have on the Youth Council, it just gives us a lot of opportunities to do new things we wouldn't have the opportunity to, and it helps you grow and learn more about who you are and what road you want to take in life.
So, Forum for Young Albertans, I got a chance to go to this. It was in Edmonton for a week. It was amazing. What basically it does, it's a non-partisan political learning opportunity for high school students through speakers, presentations, group discussions, tours, and formal activities. Students are given opportunity to listen from and question decision makers and those who influence their lives. So some of the cool stuff I got to do, we were going to the legislature in Edmonton almost every single day. We got to meet MLAs from different parties and ask them questions. We had 1-hour sessions with them that talk about what they do and how they do it, and then we just ask questions, anything you wanted to ask. There was no wrong question or anything. We also got a student dinner, which I got to eat with Dr. Richard Starkey. It was really fun. We were 23 people all over Alberta, and it was really good. Also, we met the Lieutenant Governor and got to speak with her, and she's really amazing. She's very enthusiastic and very jovial. We got to get some snacks with her and hear her talk about what she does and how she got to be the Lieutenant Governor and what her life has been like. It was really fun.
Great job.
Okay, so one of the people in the Youth Council with us is a guy named Dustin Snyder, and he had the privilege of being in LA for a day, working alongside many important people in our community.
celebrate our party dinner. I also got a chance to go with that and with my friend Kobe. We had the privilege of attending the political party dinner and had a chance to dine and visit with MLA Dr. Richard Starkey, Mayor Rob Saunders, and Councillor Jackson Whiting. We were all dining together and we got to ask him questions, and it was really a good chance to get to know each other and see what he does, and just, it's fun.
The National Student Commonwealth Forum is a week-long experience for students who are under the age of 18, and they get to go up to Ottawa and go experience all of that. And so it's NSCF, which is the National Student Commonwealth Forum. You get to go to all the important buildings in Ottawa, and you get to meet a bunch of people. And so 3 of our members, Taya, Julie, and Leah, got a chance to experience that.
So how did they get picked? Like, is it like so many people from Alberta, or like how come you guys are getting all these great opportunities?
There was an application.
I think it's great. Yeah.
There was an application to go with it, and you just go online and you just apply. They had all these questions of where you're from, what grade you are, and some you had to fill about yourself, like what would you, if we were to pick you, what would you do, or what country would you represent. You had to choose 2, and it was really, I think they did a really good job. So, Politics in Action, PC Alberta AGM. Colby and Reese attended the PC Alberta AGM as voting youth delegates. It was an excellent experience to see democracy in action. So they got to do that.
Okay, and then Billy, our secretary, she's our secretary. She got to attend the Mayor's Celebration of the Arts here.
Ripen, the Rotary Youth Program of Enrichment. I got a chance to go to that with Justin, Kobe. We were sponsored by the local 2 Rotary clubs, and there was a leadership program in Jasper Palisades. I just got back on Monday. It was a 5-day long since Thursday. Some of the cool things we got to do is actually like self-discovery, know who you are and what you want to be, and actually trying to believe in self and know that it doesn't matter what other people think of you. You're unique, you're amazing just the way you are and stuff. So I think those are really, I feel happier.
So, go ahead, Doreen.
Thanks, sorry, Craig. I just wanted to mention I'm a member of the Border City Rotary Club, and there are other youth programs as well, just so you can bring that information back to your council. Ripen is only one. There's RILA, there's International Youth Exchange, there are all kinds of other programs, so just keep that in mind. You can Google that, you can just type in Rotary International and they'll all come up.
So yeah, there was 3 from the youth council, and then there was 6 others. 5 from the youth center, and then we had a member from Holy Rosary, Hagen Stoles, went as well. So there was 9, and they all came back, and they were all in tears when they were saying goodbye to everybody. So it's really hard to describe the experience that they get, but it's really impactful. You know, some of them haven't been to the mountains. Like Naima's never been to the mountains before, right? So that was the first time in Jasper, I think. And you know, just meeting, there was over 70 delegates from Alberta there. So youth, and the whole purpose of it is youth leading youth, and so they get the chance to, you know, to make decisions and all that fun stuff. So.
These are some of the pictures. You can see the mountain view. This was group 3. We had 4 groups in total, 4 lunches and order people. And the view of the mountains, and these were just some of the people who were there, who were dancing. We had a talent show. It was really amazing.
Okay, so the Inclusion Olympics in Alberta, I'm pretty sure this was a breakfast, and Taya, Julia, Nikki, and Leah all went, and they represented us as a council, and they got to meet many officials at the breakfast and kind of just get the word out about the youth council a bit more, and it was on May 19th. And then these are like icebreakers, just some
Some of the
pictures.
things we get to do in our meetings, and just to kind of get back in the mood, like after a long day or week of not seeing each other, you just ice break and stuff.
Get to know each other a bit better. And yeah, one of the pictures has a link to a video. And yeah. It's not like this, but
I think I took the video. My video skills aren't very strong. There's Grant. Grant's laying out for the win.
well, he won.
He did. Yeah.
And the girl you saw at the beginning of the video was our chair, Tori Eaton. Okay.
So some of the upcoming events we do have is Really for Life. We'll be participating and
Oh.
Anywhere.
You can just hit the arrow key. There you go.
okay. So we'll be managing the luminaries and working on the tobacco advocacy project. Really for Life is on June 3rd at Bad Miller. It'll be probably at 7 all the way to maybe 10 or 9, I'm not sure. It's an excellent way to give back to our community, and it's a cause that is so important to us all. We want to be a part of it, and yeah.
Okay, and some of the events that we have planned for June include an amazing race, which is now called Border Dash, and it'll be on June 9th, 2016, and it's for youth grades 9 to 12, just because we wanted to have some of the 9th graders included, but we didn't want it to be 7 to 12 because we wanted to make sure that older people would come and they wouldn't think it's for children. And there'll be fun prizes, and then a dance at the end, and it's gonna be the first one we've ever hosted.
Also, the date might move to probably the fall due to exams and longer planning, just to make it amazing. There will also be a talent show at the amphitheater in Bud Miller on June 13th from 6 to 9. This will be a place for all the youth to show off their talents in a non-competitive environment. I find that really important to the youth because they don't like getting judged like you're not good or something. They just want, if you know you have a talent, just come out and show it, and it'll be pretty fun.
Okay, and youth engagement. We have lots of great plans to engage the youth of Lloydminster and to apply for some grant funding to help us carry out the plans. This includes leadership training, outdoor swim parties, a night at the museum, indoor swim parties, and so much more. Thanks to LADS for supporting our application.
So for community engagement, we will engage and educate community leaders and adults on what we need to create the environment when kids could grow up great.
And then connecting with the City Council. Every month there will be a presentation to City Council to highlight what we have done and what we still have to accomplish. And this month or last month we had Justin Vance and Reese. They presented and they did very good.
Well, more to come. We'll also be doing a quarterly presentation to the Lloydminster area and drug strategy to highlight what we have done and what we still have to accomplish in later days. And we thank you all for your support.
Awesome.